Hello everyone, and welcome back to another edition of the Weekly Flash for July 28th, 2026. I apologize, it wasn't a flash. It's not going to be bi-weekly forever, but I did miss the 21st, and that is because I was working on beef, so hopefully I can be forgiven for that one. There wasn't anything going on last week anyway. So to get to club business, we of course have the barbecue this weekend, but other than that, we are going to slim down the schedule a little bit for August. For the latest, go to the SquamishRotary.com and click on the calendar, to our club calendar. I'll put an image in this email as well, so you can just scroll down and kind of see what's going on. But if you go to the club calendar, and a link, so if you click on it, it'll take you directly to the club calendar. But if you look at it, you can click on any of those. Those are active links. It'll take you to the landing page for more information or sign up. You know, something like the barbecue, you can sign up for shifts, or other events, meetings, etc. Just let us know you're coming. So that is an option. Always check with the club calendar. I am doing my best to keep it up to date. And we did update it recently because it just seemed right to kind of open up our schedules for August because we're already so busy. The barbecue alone takes so much time and effort that I felt we all needed a break. So there will be nothing happening next week after the barbecue, and then there'll be a board meeting the week after that. But our next actual meeting, club meeting, isn't until August 20th. A regular meeting at lunch at the House Hound Inn. So I look forward to a big crowd for that since we have a big break, and we will be having presenters on the 20th, and we'll keep you informed on that. We're also planning a family picnic on the 22nd. That's Saturday at Rose Park. So if you haven't already received some information, you will be shortly. Kyla Payne will be running that, so contact her and she can give you any info or make sure you're signed up, because we do need to get numbers for those sorts of things to know, how much food and how much drinks, that sort of, what we're planning for. Is it going to be 25 people or is it going to be 15? Makes a big difference. So please make sure you do always sign up or contact whoever's running these various events, because it's really helpful in their planning. It gets pretty stressful when you're days before something and you don't know who's coming. So communication is key, so please do that. Throughout the summer, of course, this year Labor Day is quite late. It's not till the 7th or the 8th of September. So at the very end of the year, of the summer, going into September, we do have another meeting on the 3rd. So we'll look forward to seeing people there. We haven't really got that one planned, but I'm sure we'll have something exciting for the 3rd of September as well. So back to the barbecue, that is this weekend. We could still use some more people, so contact Kyla Payne, or you can sign up, as I said, through the calendar. And yeah, we do have quite a few, and I really am hoping this year that it's a little less chaotic, without the fire and a lot of the prep, because we've done a lot of preparation for it ahead of time. In this case, we are cooking them ahead of time, sous vide, which is a process I'm rapidly learning about. And so yeah, we put a lot of work in, including on this last Saturday. We spent pretty much the whole day in the kitchen prepping for all this food. And so I want to give a big thanks to the crew that was there. That was Jack Fowler, Emery Groguin, Kevin Haberl, John Olson, his partner Andrew, Chris Ferris, Scott Wengy, and myself. And yeah, we bust our butts. It was fun. I won't lie, we had a good time in the kitchen, but there's been a lot of prep work in comparison to other years because of the way we're doing it this year. So with any luck, it should go a little easier, a little smoother on the weekend, although it's new, experimental, so I'd rather have more help than less. Worst case scenario, you can't find a position or a job, everybody's working, you can go watch the Logger Sports for a bit, which is always awesome and entertaining. So that's this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, and it's a long weekend, so Monday is your recovery day. It's my recovery day anyway. All right, so that is it in a nutshell for what's coming up. Not a lot of meetings, but we do have a lot of stuff going on. So please sign up for anything that you can. Let us know that you're coming. And that's it for me. Remember, take your bottles and cans to the recycling depot, put them in a clear bag, use the code 604-970-5952, and all that money will come back to the club, and we use that for our own operations. So, if we need signage or we need some money for some sort of party or something, that is where that money comes from, is those little things. So it's a great thing to contribute to just keep our coffers full and we don't generally have much money for that sort of thing, because what we do raise money for is charity. So that is always really helpful. Please do it. It makes life so easy too. You just go in, you don't have to line up for your bottles and cans. You just put them through that little window. All right, that is it for me. Ciao for now, and have a productive week.